AC, we hit them for 6 today. They hit us for 2 at the end, but quite a result.
Yeah, great result. Thoroughly deserved result. I thought it was probably our best performance to date this season. Not many teams will do that to Stansfeld over the course of a season, so I think we deserve the credit for an excellent performance and a thoroughly deserved 3 points.
Probably the best first half that I've seen since I've been associated with Holmesdale.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think we're obviously riding the crest of a wave at the moment with the result on Monday against Glebe. So to continue that here, we've now gone 4 games, 4 wins at home in a row, which is really encouraging. So I think that confidence showed, to be honest with you. I think the balance between being overconfident and confident is a fine line with us, and I feel like today we still worked as hard as we needed to work, which was more than we did against Glebe. I think we just generally kept that work rate there, and then the quality will always come through. If you win that battle first and foremost, then give yourself a platform to go and play some football. Then we know we've got the firepower to do that, and I'm really pleased with the boys, to be honest with you. That kind of level of performance where we score as many goals as that has been a long time coming. It doesn't happen that often for us. The frustrating side of it is the 2 goals, as you say, at the end that we concede, but overall I'm not going to let that take the shine off a very, very confident and outstanding performance.
Do you think that was just a lack of concentration at the end?
Yes, I think we obviously make 5 changes to get all the boys on the bench some minutes, which is important ahead of playing Tuesday night as well. So that was really pleasing to be able to do that and keep people fresh. But I think, look, when you're 6-0 up in a game, and at that point I think they went down to 9 men, so we go in 4-0 at half time while they're obviously at full strength, but then they get a sending off. We then get the 5th, we then get the 6th, but then they go down to 9 men with a sin bin. Sometimes it is hard to maintain those levels because it's not often you play against 9 players, right? So it's a bit of an unknown for us there. So I tried to keep the boys' tempo high, keep the work rate there, but sometimes it's just difficult to be able to maintain that. So I think the fact that those sort of like mistakes creep in. The first goal was disappointing because I thought it looked like a lack of effort just for that tracking back for that particular goal. The second goal is more frustrating because it comes from us losing possession when we shouldn't, and then literally we've now lost Ali for a game because he's got sent off, which is really not great. And that, as I just said to the boys in it, it's like those small margins like that, they can cost you at times because it's irrelevant now, but that has cost us a positive 2 goal difference, which drops us down a position in the table. Now, if at the end of the season those 2 goals are relevant because we're trying to stay up or we're trying to get into a playoff place, then they've got to learn from that. So this is why standards we set should be high, that you maintain those levels all the way throughout the game.
Yep. Let's unpack some of the goals then. Alfie Clark getting us on our way by following up after a rebound off the bar.
Yeah, I thought Alfie's done really well there. Just joked with him then about how high up in the box he is, but when we're playing with that midfield shape, it gives him the ability to do that, and to be fair, that's his natural game. We've kind of moulded him into a bit more of a holding midfielder, but he's got the engine there, he's got the quality, he's got the desire to go and score goals. So it was a great bit of football. I think Vinny's shot's the one that's come off the bar, come down, and Alfie's done really well to follow in and head that in. Great finish from him. Second goal was Lewis, was it?
Yep.
Header. Yep. So that I thought was probably the best of his 3. The free kick from Palms is a shot, which I think is going wide, but he's managed to just react quickly and get a little glance on it, and I thought that was a great header, to be honest with you. Real striker's goal. Mention to those 2 players quickly before we look at the other goals, because they're our 2 top scorers at the moment on 4. Lewis has come away with a hat-trick today.
Yep.
He was unplayable. I thought he won everything in the air. They couldn't deal with him. He probably should have had 5 or 6, which he knows, but he's got his hat-trick. And I'm really, really pleased with him, to be honest with you. We've put a lot of trust in Lou. He's got himself in really good shape in the off-season, and I think now we're starting to see the rewards for that, which is really positive. So, and Alfie, he's been in and out the side. He's played a lot of football, and at times I know he gets a bit frustrated, but the last two performances from him have
been brilliant, hasn't he?
Yeah, really good, really good. So really pleased with those two.
And Nat Murray got the other goal.
Yeah, that's the third one again. I think that again did it come off the bar again?
It was ricocheting around, I think. Yeah.
I mean, look, the good thing is they've come from where we've put balls into areas, which we give Elliot a bit of credit here on Wednesday night. We worked on a few patterns, which was hitting diags and getting balls in the box, and I thought we'd done that outstandingly well today. And I think they just couldn't cope with it. Nat's got on the end of that one in the end, and I think Lucia scored before it actually bundled in by Nat. And then the fourth goal was that was Lewis again, which was a cross. Yeah. Which I think he's like kneed in.
Yeah.
But again, comes from a ball in the box. Like keep drumming it into him over and over again. Balls in the box are so effective at any level of football, and that is the way that we want to play. And we've got the ability in those areas to do that. And today we've showed that we've got the firepower to get on the end of that. So really pleased to go in at 4-0 up with all goals that come from effective crosses.
And just quickly, we're going into a game on Tuesday night away at our old club, Erith and Belvedere. What's your thoughts going into that?
Yeah, be a tough game. We had a great result there back end of last season. Obviously, with it being a new season and fresh hope for everyone, it changes the perspective of that a little bit. But look, a tough place to go. We know they'll be up for it. They've got some talented players. It's always nice to go back to an old club and see some friendly faces. So we'll look forward to that. But look, we'll be going there to try and get a result. At the moment, we're on a good run. We want to maintain that. We've got a very tough week with Belvedere away and then away at Tunbridge Wells again, which is a really tough place to go. So we'll dust ourselves off today. We'll assess everything and hopefully keep the squad the same ahead of Tuesday and go there and try and get a result.
Brilliant. We look forward to it. Cheers for your time, AC.
Cheers, Nick.